Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another Artery Gear video. So I did enjoy my break and now I'm back with a lot more Artery Gear content for you guys. So this video is about the Alliance Exercise Complete Preparation Guide. So Artery Gear tweeted as well as posted on their Discord that the Alliance Exercise, which is the guild boss, will be open from July 19th, 3 AM UTC plus 0 to July 25th. So I think this is across 6 or 7 resets. Should be 7 resets, and during that you'll be able to fight the guild boss together, of course with your guild. And each day, I think at the highest level, if you refill, you're going to get around 18, at least 18 stamina pots. So I'm going to break everything down to you so you understand what the Alliance Guild boss is, how to get those stamina pots, and what team composition are used. So let's head on over towards arterygear.info. So again, shout out to the team for making this guide. So basically, Alliance exercise, you'll be able to see the banner, or rather the button, sometimes here and sometimes it's there, but you can access it when you enter the Alliance tab at the bottom. So once you enter there and then top right, you'll see what it called the simulation mode. So this is my JB guild back then, good times. But essentially you'll be able to access this page, and there are different levels: normal, hard, advanced, extra. When you first start out, you only have access to normal. As you beat the bosses, you'll go all the way up to extra. And you can see that you get 1 attempt. So this is the attempt count. You get 1 attempt every single day. And then I think it's capped, so you cannot store it like in KO with the raid. It's been a while, so I don't 100% remember, but ideally you want to use it every single day. You don't want to let it sit there. So on the first day, you'll unlock normal. You do it once, and you want to use the plus button here to refill your attempts. So each day you can refill 2 additional attempts, which means on day 1 you'll be able to clear all the way to extra. So you won't be able to attempt extra. I think you can do simulation mode, but you can only, because of 3 attempts, you can clear only normal, hard, and advanced on the first day. And subsequently, every single day, again, you get 1 attempt free, and you can refill it with the blueprint. Okay, the blueprint that we have probably plenty of. And we'll be swimming in them once the Rise Up Part 2 event comes out. You can use that. I think it's 10 each to refill maximum of 2 attempts to get 3 attempts in total. And then there's also Alliance-wide rewards for each time the Alliance, your guild, attempts the boss and beats it. They work towards a common milestone, and I don't think it's locked behind difficulty either. Some are, it's just the first time clears, but later on, even if an Alliance members beat a normal or hard, it will still count towards the goal, the milestone that you're working towards to. It was bugged on JP during the first during the first Alliance boss. Hopefully that's fixed now, and even if you attempt lower difficulties, it will still count. So knowing that, essentially what you want to do is, again, push towards extra on day 1, and then day 2 you'll be able to start spamming that, and the rewards are pretty insane. Okay, so you get gold and stamina, and in my previous video I talked about, in the stamina issue 1, I talked about you get 6 pots plus 20,000 gold. So if you times that by 3, because you could attempt it by buying 2 more attempts with blueprints, you'll be able to get 18, right? This is not counting the Alliance-wide rewards. You could be getting at least 18 pots every single day plus the gold, which is fantastic, as this event is happening to the part 2 of the Rise Up event. So once you enter any of the difficulty, there are two modes. One is the mock battle, so you can try without having it consume your attempt, so you can see if you can beat it. And then of course there's the official battle. One thing to note though, and this is not common knowledge amongst people, is you can actually quit. Okay, you can actually quit during the battle, and it doesn't consume an attempt. So let's say RNG doesn't go your way, or you don't have a team that's particularly good at clearing, you can quit, change your gears, change your setup, then attempt again. So you might ask, why is this important? It's because you want to clear the boss with 1 attempt, so 1 team. If you don't clear with 1 attempt, what happens is you cannot use that team again for the day, and then your equipment on that team is also locked out. The boss HP is saved, so let's say your team 1 brings the boss down to 20%. Now you can no longer use that same team for the boss, and all of the equipments are locked as well. So you need to bring another team to try to clear that 20%. most players right now, I don't think has 2 teams built properly. So what you want to do is bring 1 team and clear it with 1 go. And of course, if RNG doesn't go your way, if you get crit, because the first boss should be fire type, and you bring most of your DPS should be water. If you get crit and you die, then you can just reset. Okay, you can pause anytime and reset or even exit, and it does not consume your point. Okay, so it's called save and load, SNL. If you play Princess Connect or follow me from there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, next is the recommended teams. So actually, before we do that, there is one more mechanic I need to talk to you guys about. So during the alliance, okay, during the alliance bosses, the alliance exercise, you cannot quit your alliance. You're just not allowed. The system blocks you from quitting your alliance, and also the guild boss cannot. The guild lead cannot kick or disband the guild. Those functions are completely locked. However, what you can do is if you're not in a guild, you can still join another guild. All right, so that's the difference. So right now, if your guild is a dead guild, what you can do is leave, wait for the 24-hour cooldown, and then join. Okay. However, let me tell you something that you need to know. As long as you have about 5 to 10 active people in your guild, you're gonna reach the alliance-wide rewards. Okay, that's a given. You're not competing. There's no leaderboard. It's just you need active people to do these attempts. Okay, and if you have a working Centaur 8, Centaur 9 team, you can probably do it. So even if your alliance has 5 to 10 people, you don't have to quit because there are some bugs happening, if I remember correctly, that you cannot join. And or if you join the first day, you cannot attempt the arena boss. The alliance boss, which means you lose out on potentially 3 attempts, right? Because of the 2 extra. So unless you absolutely have to, do not leave your alliance. But if you want to, you can still do it now and then still join. You just cannot kick or leave once this thing is going on for the entire month, for the entire week. Okay, so that's one thing you should know. And if you head on towards my Discord, okay, I have an alliance recruitment, so people are recruiting. You can join this. You can check out what's going on and post your recruitment here. I've also opened a temporary guild chat, so you can talk about here, tag people if you want to discuss guild stuff, do a little shuffle if you want to, or confirm if they have space for you. And then lastly, if you click on the AG lobby, you'll see there's a tab now called Guild Boss One Pan Team. Essentially, I'm going to be discussing what teams we can use to one-shot the extreme difficulty or extra difficulty. And of course, if you do it and succeed, you can post your team as well. It's all going to be there. So the team that I had on my previous attempt, so this was my team on JP in my Boss X Mode challenge. I had Ginga level 60 and everyone else was level 50. Level 50 Moritz, level 50 Alice. Not even fully awakened, as you can see, and level 50 Chihaya. I've already posted that Morris and Alice is a good core, like I said, in the Golden Trio. Chihaya is great, but you can also use any other defense breakers like Foxy. And then Lila, actually, which most of you should have, is better than Ginga. Of course, you can use Ginga or Suryo as well. But this was the team I used. And again, we'll be posting teams that can successfully one-tap the extra difficulty. So head on over there, head on towards my Discord to find all these juicy information. Yeah, hopefully this guide has been helpful. I'll have more videos regarding the guild boss once things are released. But let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.